Hey, it's Jennifer from Happiness is Homemade For, and welcome to my channel. Alright y'all, today we are going to make some faux pies. We're going to make a faux apple pie. If you saw my Patriotic home tour, you probably saw the apple pie that was sitting on our kitchen table. I'm going to show you how to make that. And then we may make like a couple other little pies too. So, as always, I am going to adjust the camera, that way you can see exactly what we're going to do. So, okay. Alright, we are going to use this right here. This is from Dollar Tree. This is like where they keep all the aluminum like pans like for baking. So what you get, you get 3 of these. You get 3 of like these little pie pans, and then you get 3 of the lids that goes with it. So we're going to use this for our apple pie. And then I have this kind of like beigey colored felt from Walmart. This was like 20 cents. And you can find felt anywhere. So we're going to use this. And then I also need some Mod Podge to go with it. Scissors and like a pin. So, y'all, this is going to be so cute and so easy. Oh, the color, it says the color on the back. It's Cashmere Tan. This, like I said, this was from Walmart for like 20 cents. Okay, so I'm going to do, I'm going to lay my felt down. I'm going to put the little pie lid like right on top of it, kind of like over to the sides. Okay. And then I'm just going to take an ink pen and I'm going to trace out my lid. So real quick, I'm just going to completely go all around this little lid right here. Okay, so now that I have this completely traced out, I'm now going to take some sharp scissors and I'm going to cut out this circle. Okay, so just real quick. I'm just going to stay on the lines and I'm going to cut out this really quick. Alright, so now that I have this cut out, I'm now going to Mod Podge my felt to the top of our pie pan right here, to the top of this little lid. Alright, all I'm going to do, I'm just going to put some Mod Podge right on the top of this lid. And I'm just going to brush this on with a foam brush. Just go all around, especially on the edges. Alright, now that the Mod Podge is brushed on there, I'm just going to take this felt and I'm going to lay it right down on top of it. I'm trying to make sure I get it on there first. Now I'm going to like rub it on really good. Kind of like put my hands right in the center and then rubbing outwards. You need to like take the palm of your hand and just rub it on there really good. Alright, so now I have that glued on there. Alright, so now I'm going to take my little pie pan, make sure the, you see like the edges right here? I'm going to make sure that they're up in the air, completely opened. I'm now going to put our little lid down into there, and then I'm going to like close it all the way around it. I'm just going to pinch it down around it. So it's gonna look just like this. Look at that. Alright, now, so now what I'm gonna do is, for the lattice, like for the top of our apple pie, I'm gonna use this lacy ribbon from Dollar Tree. I love this. Okay. So it's just this right here. If you watch my Dollar Tree hauls, I haul this all the time. Look at that, look how pretty that is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do like the lattice, like the crust of the pie. Okay, so I'm gonna start like over here, kind of on the side. I'm going to put the top of my ribbon right at the top of the foil that's bent down, because we're also going to do like a pie crust, which is going to go right on top of that. So I'm just going to take a little bit of hot glue, and I'm just going to do like a little dab. Just okay, that, and I'm just going to take a pin, just kind of push that kind of down into that hot glue, because I do not want to burn myself. Okay, I'm going to come down here. And then right about here, I'm just going to cut it. I'm just going to cut right there where I want it to end. And I'll just kind of trim that up a little bit. Alright, so now I'm going to skip over a little bit, and I want to make sure, if you look at my lace, you see the difference? I want to make sure I have all my lace going the exact same direction as each other. See? So, I'm now going to put a little thing of hot glue. So now I'm going to scoot over a little bit. I'm going to put a little thing of hot glue right up here at the top. Just a little bit of glue. scoot that up. And then once again, I'm gonna press that down. Okay, and I'm gonna measure this out. And I'm gonna cut it about right there. But I'm not gonna hot glue it just yet. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna come over, and I'm gonna do my next little strip. Okay, about just like that. Once again, a little thing of hot glue up here at the top. Okay, come down here, I'm gonna cut that. And then I'm gonna skip, I'm gonna come back up here to the top again. All right, a little space in between. I'm gonna put it about right here. Little thing of hot glue. And a little crust. Okay, now we'll trim this off. All right, so now that is looking like this. Now we wanna do the lattice look, like the lattice like on the pie crust. So, all right, so this one right here at the top on this first one, I'm gonna put a little hot glue right on top of my lace. And I'm gonna lay this down right on top of that right there. Okay, and I will let that dry. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and measure this out. Then I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. Okay, all right, so that's on top. Now this one, I wanna go like underneath. That's why I didn't hot glue the bottom. That way I can lift this up. That's gonna go under. This is gonna go over, and then this one will go under. So I'm gonna lift that up, put that under, just like that. Now over here on the end, I will put a little thing of hot glue. All right, since that one right here was on the top, that was over, now I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna do under. So it's like a basket weave. It's gonna be every other. So once again, I'm gonna start this one. I want my lace to go the exact same direction. So I'm gonna lift this one up. And I'm gonna go underneath of it. So it's gonna be underneath. So bottom, top, bottom, top. Just like that. Look how cute. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is a little thing of hot glue over here on this edge. Just a little thing of hot glue. Okay. Now all I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna glue all of this right here. I'm just gonna come over to this side. I'm now gonna trim up what I don't need. Okay. And I'll do a little thing of hot glue at the end of this little ribbon. Okay, once again, just a little thing of hot glue. And then I'm gonna push that into there. All right, once again, we're gonna rotate. Since this one was under, we're now gonna do top. Okay, top. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little thing of hot glue just to hold that for me. Okay, glue that one down real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and measure out my ribbon. Now I'm gonna cut this off, and cut just like a little bit long if you want. All right, so we got top, bottom, top, bottom. See, y'all, seriously, look how cute that is. All right, once again, a little thing of hot glue right here on the end. All right, we're gonna do one more little strip. So since that was the top, this one will now be underneath. So I'm gonna go lift this up, go right underneath of that one. Okay, so I'm gonna go and stretch that out, and I'm gonna cut this off so it's easier to work with. All right, so bottom, top, bottom, and then top. All right, so once again, just a little thing of hot glue, and then we will be almost done with this right here. That. Okay, so now these that I did not glue at the bottom, I'll just kind of lift it up. A little dab of hot glue right there for this one. And a little thing of hot glue for this one. Okay, now I will trim off my long little lacy piece. All right, look how cute this is already looking. And you'll see what I'm talking about. See my lace, how they're all going the same direction. I made sure that I paid attention so that it's all going the same direction. All right, so now that we have this, we're now gonna do like the pie crust. I have this ribbon from Dollar Tree. I love it. It really reminds me of like a pie crust. So if you cannot find this, Dollar Tree also has this ribbon right here, which is different kinds of burlap, different like patterns. So we may use this on like a different kind of pie. I'm gonna show you how I do my pie crust. I'm gonna take a little thing of hot glue right here on the rim, right here on this silver edge. So I'm just gonna do a little thing of hot glue, just right there real quick. All right. I'm gonna start the end. I'm gonna start my little pie crust like right there. Okay. Now be careful, do not burn yourself. I tend to use my fingernails a lot, but use a pen, some scissors, just anything so you don't burn yourself. All right, so that has my edge started, my pie crust. Now, what I like to do is I like to do little loops. See, like that? I love to do little, instead of like just gluing it straight down all the way around, I do little loops, like little bends, just like that. All right, so I got that hot glue right there. I'm now gonna skip over a little bit. I'm gonna put a little dab of hot glue. I'm gonna do my first little loop, and I'm gonna push that side down into that hot glue. Once again, careful not to burn yourself. Okay, but see my first little loop right there. Okay, so now I'm gonna make another little loop, almost the exact same size if you can, same height. Now I'm gonna do a little hot thing of hot glue right there. So I'm gonna skip over a little bit. I'm gonna make another little loop about the exact same height. And I'm gonna hold that down into that hot glue. Okay, so it's gonna look like that. All right, so once again, I got that. I'm gonna skip over a little bit. A little dab of hot glue. Once again, you do not need a lot. Okay, I'm gonna do my first little bend, like another little loop, about the exact same height. I'm gonna press that down into that hot glue. Okay, just like that. Now, once you kind of get a hang of it, you can do kind of a line, like a small little line of hot glue, and then just do a loop, press down into the hot glue, another little loop, press down into the hot glue, and just slowly kind of work your way that way. Okay, so do you see what I'm talking about? See, I've got these loops, and then when you look at it like this, it looks like your pie crust. All right, so I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna do, you can either do just a little dab of hot glue, make one little loop, and then press it down into the hot glue. Or, like I said, once you get the hang of it, you can do a small little line of hot glue, and then just keep looping, and then hot gluing as you go. It's like a loop, press down, another little loop, press down, another little loop, and press down. Okay, see, it goes so much faster when you can do it like that. Instead of doing like little hot glue, hot glue, hot glue, just do your little line. All right, so here's how far I've already gotten. Now, I wanna show you up close. That way you can really see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna try to hold this up right here for you, because I like for you because I want you to feel confident that when we're done with this video, that you can go and make your own. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do that little line of hot glue, just kind of like right here, not too big. Okay. I'm gonna do my little bump, okay. And I'm gonna press my little end down into that hot glue. So you see my little loop right there. So now I'm just gonna take this, I'm gonna bend one more little loop. And I'm gonna press that down to that hot glue. All right, so I just have a little bit left right here. So I'm gonna do another little thing of hot glue, just right here. I'm gonna do one more little bump, little loop, I'm gonna hot glue that. I'm gonna continue to go all the way over right here to the end. Okay. And I'm using my fingernail. Like I said, I've got long nails. So I just use my nails to hold into that glue. If you don't have long nails, you're not comfortable, like I said, use a pin, use scissors, just don't burn yourself. All right, so right here, I'm at my end. So I have kind of that little gap right there. So I'm just gonna do one more little bend. Okay, I'm gonna put a little thing of hot glue just right here. I'm gonna do just one more little bend. Okay, straight up, one little bend. And we'll push that down into that hot glue right there. Okay, now we'll just take scissors. I'm gonna go right down here kind of to the base. I'm gonna cut that off. Okay. And always clean up your hot glue. I cannot stand all this little stringy like hot glue stuff. So I always make sure that I completely clean up my projects. All right, look at our apple pie. And we're not finished. Okay, so now that you get your little apple pie, I am now gonna take Epsom salt. This is Dollar Tree Epsom salt, but you can get this at Walmart, Kroger's, whatever grocery you have. So I'm gonna take some Epsom salt, or you could use like some iridescent glitter if you want. I think mine is like crystal glitter. But I'm gonna take the Epsom salt for my sugar. All right, so here's your option. You can either use the spray Elmer's glue from Dollar Tree. It goes on purple, but dries clear. I promise you, I know this. It dries clear. Or Dollar Tree also has this Pro Marks, which is like in the school and like teacher section. And this also dries clear. So, and I'm gonna show you, it does work. Because on a sample piece, look, this right here, so this right here was the purple Elmer's glue, which dried clear. And look, that Epsom salt, and that Epsom salt is glued on there. So that was this, and the Pro Marks was this right here. So you can use either one of these. And this one right here, you shake really well. Take my little pie right here. And I'm just gonna use the Pro Marks, but like I said, this Elmer's glue works great too. Okay, so I'm just gonna spray it. Spray it on here. I'm gonna take my Epsom salt and I'm gonna sprinkle it like it's sugar. You know, do as much as you want. I'm just kind of doing a little bit. Okay, and then once I get that on there, I'm now gonna do one more little spray just to kind of like seal it. Okay, so now that I got that on there, I'm gonna do another little spray. Okay. But look at our apple pie. Y'all, I love it. It is so cute. And wait till you see it decorated. Right. And the cutest little decoration for this right here is a Dollar Tree paper dolly. This is Dollar Tree. This is just those little paper dollies they have. Just kind of sit this on your table wherever you're decorating. Put your little pie like right in the center of it. Look how cute. And y'all, you know I always have my ants. This is from Hobby Lobby. It's like a little bobblehead. I love it. I love ants for the summer. And you can just have the cutest little decoration. And this was on our kitchen table, and I'm gonna show you a close-up of that in case you didn't see our home tour. But y'all, I love this. So cute and so easy. Okay, all right, we're gonna do another pie. All right, so now I have these little, they're called mini pie pans. These are from Hobby Lobby, and my beautiful, talented friend Pam is the one that told me about these. But I got 12 for $1 because they were 50% off. And even if you can't get them on sale, they're $1.99. So $2 for 12 of these. And if you can't find these, the banquet pot pies, and pot pies are kind of good. So like a pot pie, you can eat it up and then use a little pie pan from that. So I'm gonna use one of these. All right, so I'm gonna take one of these, and I have not used one of these before, so you and I are gonna be doing this together for the first time. But my thought for this one is let's do a blueberry pie. All right, so for my blueberry pie, I've got this blue felt. The color is royal blue because that's all I could find. This is also from Walmart. Like I said, it's like 20 something cents. So I'm gonna use this. And I think, okay, like I said, I've never done this before. I think I'm just gonna lay it down once again and just trace it. Kind of get on the edge so I don't waste too much of my felt. I'm gonna take an ink pen, I'm gonna trace around this little pie pan real quick. Just completely trace around it, and hopefully, because this is so dark, I can see it. Okay. All right, yes, I can see that. All right, once again, I'm gonna cut this circle out really quick, just following the lines, which isn't always the easiest because my hand shakes so bad. Okay, I got that cut out. Now, let's see how well this fits. Ooh, that's perfect. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna put a line of hot glue all the way around my little pan. That way I can just sit this down and hot glue that. Okay. All right, like I said, just a light little line going all the way around this little pie pan. And be careful because I can feel that heat coming through. Sheesh. All right, I'm gonna lay my little felt right, yeah, careful. Lay my little felt down here, right onto my pie pan. And I'm gonna take this pin because I do not wanna burn myself. For my regulars, you know I have burned myself pretty bad, quite a few times. So I'm gonna be a little bit smarter. All right, so I've got that right there. Now, if you wanted, I just thought about this, you could always put something like a Dollar Tree bag, like a bag or some cotton balls. Cotton balls is a really good idea, just to kind of fill up your pie a little bit. And maybe I should try that. You know what? I'm gonna pry up one of my little sides right here. Like I said, y'all, we're doing this together for the first time. So I'm gonna kind of like open that up just a tad bit, just a little circle. Now I'm gonna shove something in here to kind of make a little dome. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can shove this Dollar Tree bag into this little pie pan real quick. Got this whole little Dollar Tree bag shoved down in there, and you know what? It's giving me like that dome that a pie naturally has. All right. All right, so now, because I had to open that, I'm just gonna put another little thing of hot glue, and that way I can kind of seal that back up. Put a little line of hot glue again. Take that pin, because I don't want to burn myself. I'm just gonna push that down into that hot glue. Okay, seriously, I do recommend, like maybe even before you maybe halfway glue it or something, shove a little bag or something down in there just to get that little raised pie kind of look. All right, I'm happy I just did that. All right, so now I'm gonna take this burlap trim, it's called burlap trim from Dollar Tree. All right, here's what it looks like. Like I said, you get 3 different options to choose from. So let's maybe do, I'm gonna do 1. All right, so we're basically gonna kind of do what we did with the apple pie. We're gonna do like the lattice kind of look and then our little pie crust. So, but because you have different options on this, I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have this be my pie crust, which if you happen to find this, I'm doing the center one as my the lattice, like the pie lattice kind of thing. All right, so once again, I'm gonna come over here, kind of play with it first. I'm gonna do a little thing of hot glue just right there. Once again, just a little dab of hot glue. Now I'm gonna take some scissors. I'm gonna push this burlap, and be careful, don't burn yourself because you know there's not a lot of material to kind of work with. You will burn yourself. All right, so I got that right there. I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna trim that off. I'm gonna trim it just a little bit long That way I have plenty to work with. Okay, just like that. Now once again, I'm gonna come over a little bit. And once again, I'm gonna do a little dab of hot glue up here at the top. Put my burlap right down into it. Right, I'm gonna pull that straight down. I'm gonna cut it a little bit long. And I'm not gonna glue the bottom. That way we can do the like the basket weave. Over here, I'm gonna do a little dab of hot glue. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this on real quick. All right, so once again, we're gonna start like our basket weave. I'm gonna go top. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little dab of hot glue right there. On the top of that right there, just a little dab of hot glue. I'm gonna lay my burlap right there into it. Push that down so I don't burn myself. Like on the top. This one is gonna go underneath. We're gonna go top. And then this one I'm gonna lift up. And we're gonna go underneath. So we're gonna look a lot like that right there. Now I'm going to a little dab of hot glue over here on the edge. And I'm gonna pull my burlap right down into that. And I'm gonna let this dry right here on the edge where I just glued it. So once again, we're just gonna do the exact same thing. Since this one started at the top, I'm now gonna go underneath of this one. I'm gonna do a little thing of hot glue right here on the edge for this one. So I'm just gonna lift that up a little bit. A little dab of hot glue. All right, so under, over, I'm gonna go under and then over. All right, so this is gonna go on top, so over. So I'm gonna do a little thing of hot glue. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one down because this is gonna be my last little piece over here. So let me glue that down real quick. And then right on top of that, I'm gonna go ahead and do another little thing of hot glue. And I'm gonna lay my burlap right into that, right here on this end. Okay. And then, same old thing, just hold that down and let that dry. All right, so I'm gonna lift that up. I'm gonna go under, over, and then this one right here will go under. And that is gonna end it for us. So I'm gonna go ahead and hot glue that, and I'm gonna hot glue my ends really quick. All right, so now once again, I'm just gonna go around the edges and just kind of trim off any ribbon that's kind of hanging over the sides. Okay, and I'm gonna clean up any little hot glue strings that I have. Okay, look how cute our little pie is already looking. Y'all, I love this. Like, seriously, this is like my first time too, making this little one right here. So now I wanna go ahead, I wanna do a little like pie crust. Once again, going around it. I'm gonna use, this one right here. This other little piece of this burlap on here. And once again, okay, so here's what you can do. You can either hot glue your one little piece and then just wrap it. Just kind of go all the way around it, just like that. You know, and glue your ends like this. That could be your pie crust. Or, I love the loop. The loop and glue, loop and glue. I love that look. So once again, I'm just gonna do a little thing of hot glue, just right here on the edge, just to start my burlap. Kind of get that on there. I use scissors to press that down so I don't burn myself. So you're gonna glue, loop, glue, loop, glue. All right, so see, right here. You know what, this angle is so hard for me to tell. See, I got my little loop. Okay, I'm gonna lift that up. A little dab of hot glue right there. I'm gonna glue that down. Okay, there's my little loop. Once again, I'm gonna do me a little loop and I'm gonna glue that down. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do me a little line of hot glue, just a short little line, that way it doesn't start to dry on me. I'm going to loop it, push it down into the hot glue. I'm gonna loop it and I'm gonna push it down to the hot glue. Another little loop, and then I'll hot glue it. Okay, I'm gonna do this going around this entire little pie, and then we'll finish it together. All right, so once again, kind of coming right here to the end, I'm gonna do a little thing of hot glue, just to kind of finish it right here. I'm gonna do my loop, Press that down to that hot glue. And another little loop just to end it right here. Now I'll hold that down. Like I said, I use my fingernails, so make sure you're not using your skin and burning yourself. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut this off all the way down here, kind of at the base. And then look at our little blueberry pie. Y'all, seriously, look how cute this is in the little pie pan. I love it. So real quick, before I forget, our little blueberry pie, I'm gonna take that spray adhesive, I'm gonna spray it onto here. I'm gonna take some of that crystal glitter, I'm gonna kind of sprinkle it on here like it's sugar. Just kind of lightly, just kind of mist it on there. Ooh yeah, I'm so happy I just did that. Just added a little something to it. See that little glitter? I love that, that little bit of sparkle. All right, so now I'm gonna take this red felt that I have. Once again, I'm gonna trace out my little pie pan really quick. I'm gonna take another one of our little pie pans and I'm gonna hot glue this just like we did the blueberry. I'm gonna hot glue this red on here. Okay. I'm just gonna hold it at the bottom because let me tell you, I can feel the heat coming through this little pan. So just right here along the edge, on the top, I'm just gonna do a little line of hot glue going all the way around this little top right here. Like I said, I can feel that heat coming through. That is crazy. Okay. Now I'm gonna lay my red right down on top of that hot glue without burning myself. That, and shoot, I forgot to do the bag again. I'm gonna wad this up. I'm gonna shove me a Walmart bag down in here really quick for that dress. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna put that down in there. All right, so the little red one, I changed my mind. I ripped off that top, so I have a little bit of glue, but that's okay because we're gonna cover it. I'm gonna take the lace, that little lace from Dollar Tree, and y'all, I'm gonna do the exact same thing, but it's gonna be a little bit different. So, once again, I'm just gonna do a little thing of hot glue at the top right here, and I'm gonna lay my lace going right into that. Little thing of hot glue. Hold that down, let that dry. Okay. And I'm gonna cut that off. All right, so looking like that. Once again, we're gonna do the basket weave. I'm gonna start on the top of this one. So a little thick of hot glue just right here on the top of that lace. I'm gonna lay my lace ribbon right down into that. Okay, same basket weave. We're gonna go top, under, top. And this one's gonna finish right here. Little thing of hot glue. All right, last piece. So that one was the bottom. So this one will be the top. So I'm gonna go ahead, hot glue that down because it's gonna be the last one right there. I'm also going to put a little thing of hot glue on the top of this for this ribbon, making sure it's going the same direction. Okay, so top, bottom, and then top. So once again, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off over here. And I'm going to hot glue this on the side, and I'm going to go ahead and hot glue these down. Don't forget to clean up all your little hot glue strings. And I'm just going to go around the side and I'm going to trim up that lace. Anything that's hanging over the side for me. Look how cute that looks. Now y'all, you could do this as a cherry pie, a strawberry pie, whatever you want this to be. Make a couple. Jeez Louise, you can make you so many different little pies. All right, so the last thing of burlap onto here. And we did this little pie with it on here. And then we're gonna use this for our pie crust. Okay, so y'all, seriously, I'm just gonna do the exact same thing. I'm just gonna do me a little line of hot glue, and then I'm just going to loop it and then press it down. So nothing different here. Just holding that down with my fingernail. Like I said, I've got long nails. All right, so I'm coming to the end, and y'all, I really love the look of this last burlap that I'm using. This, I mean, I love how like wispy and like airy it is. Like it's so like feminine looking. So dainty. All right, so like I said, same old thing. Okay. I'm gonna do my last little loop and then I'm gonna cut it. Oh my goodness, look at this little pie. I love it. Y'all, seriously, can you tell this? Okay, like I said, me looking up at this angle, it's really hard for me to tell, but it's so light, like flaky. It's flaky looking, like a flaky pie crust. I love it. All right, now, you can either do this as like a cherry pie or a strawberry pie. My thought for this is, I have these little faux strawberries from Hobby Lobby. Now, let me say, if you're good with doing like the faux whipped cream stuff, put you like some whipped cream, like the faux, like the fake, whipped cream right here in the center. I'm not that good at it, so I'm not gonna stress myself out. You know what? But first, I wanna go ahead and do some, I think I'm gonna do some of that glitter. So once again, I'm just gonna take some of that spray, kind of lightly spray it on there. I'm gonna sprinkle some of my crystal glitter. Just kind of like sprinkle it around on here, just kind of lightly. Okay, so I got that on there. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hot glue my strawberry right here. Okay, just right here, right in the center. Do like a little dollop of hot glue. And I'm gonna lay my strawberry like right down into that hot glue. Oh my gosh, right now I'm gonna put a little bit of this spray glue. Ah, shoot. That was a lot onto my strawberry. And then that way I can sprinkle some more glitter onto that strawberry. I mean, seriously, y'all, look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, y'all, these pies turned out so cute. I love them. I truly, truly love them. Now, I made the apple pie before. So if you saw the Patriotic home tour, my little faux apple pie was sitting on our kitchen table, but we just made another one. And seriously, okay, upside down, I'm shaking it. That Epsom salt is glued on there. It's not going anywhere. And you can see, like, look, you can't even tell that there was glue on there. That Pro Max, let me show you, yeah. This stuff right here from Dollar Tree, like I said, this was not in my Crafter Square section, like the normal like teacher section where they have pens and pencils and all the teacher stuff. That's where I found this. But so if you go to Dollar Tree, look around because you never know where stuff like this is going to be at your store. But this Elmer's spray glue, like I said, it sprays purple. That way you see where it's at and then it dries clear. So I love our little faux apple pie. That. And then, y'all, this little blueberry pie. Look how cute that is. Look at the glitter. Look at that little sparkle to it. I love it. Now, you could do some little faux blueberries or something on the top. That would be so cute. Just some little wooden beads or something from Dollar Tree. Paint them up, hot glue them on here. So I love that. And seriously, if you don't have these little like pie crust things like from Hobby Lobby, I'm telling you, the banquet pot pies, they have like the chicken pot pie is really good. They also have like little pies and they also have like breakfast ones. You could do that, eat it up, and then when you're done, just wash it out and use that. But this seriously is the cheapest route you can go. You can get 12, like I got 12 for $1, but you can also get it 12 for $1.99 if you don't catch it on sale. So the little blueberry. And then my heart, y'all, you know I love me some strawberry decor. Look. This is gonna be so cute on like a tiered tray. I got my strawberry shelves over here that we decorated together, but so cute on tiered trays on a shelf. It'd be so cute on my hutch. And then too, look at this. Okay, and then look, seriously, these right here, all three of these together would be so cute for like the patriotic season. Memorial Day, 4th of July. This basically is like red, white, blue in a way. Or you got your red, your blue, and then just your classic Americana apple pie. How cute would this have been like for 4th of July? I seriously love these little pies so much. I think the strawberry is my favorite. So let me know which one you like the best. But they're adorable and they're so easy to make. All right, y'all, I love these pies. Now last year we did pumpkin pies. I have a whole video of doing different pumpkin pie little crafts. pie slices, all that. So you know it's July, people start thinking about the fall. So I will also link that video down in the description box and maybe at the end of this video, so you can kind of like start thinking ahead for your fall crafting. But we also are gonna do a Christmas in July. So I have like a really cute like little craft idea that I wanna do. And also we are gonna do like an elf wreath together. I love it. It's like one of my best sellers when I do craft shows. But all right, that is it. So like I said, let me know which one you like the best. What do you think? And if you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. And